we are going to learn to do motion maps. And motion maps are another way to communicate about how things move. So the first step you make when doing a motion map is to draw an axis. So you just have an axis that tells you which way is positive, going toward the plus arrow. And then everything after that will be representing the motion of the object. I'm going to switch colors so you can see. So the next thing that happens if I draw a dot means stopped. So for every second that happens, in this example, the object is stopped for 3 seconds, and then it moves forward. And these arrows are smaller, which means that it is going slowly. So once the arrows get bigger, that means it's moving faster. So in this case, this would be where the object is first stopped, and then a slow velocity, and then a higher velocity with the bigger arrow. Let's say it turns around. If it turns around and goes the other way, in this case, the velocity backwards is about the same as the velocity forwards. And these are not really super specific graphs, but they do show you generally what's happening, and you can compare. This is slower. These smaller arrows are slower than the larger arrows, and they also show direction. So that should help you. So in this case, if I had to make a position versus time graph for this motion, that would look something like this. Stopped for a certain amount of time, and then slow motion for a short period of time, and then faster motion which would be steeper, and then going back slowly like this. So here's your first section, second section, third section, and fourth section of motion. If I were to convert that to a velocity versus time graph, what would that look like? Stopped is the first motion, so stopped along the axis, forward, which would be above, backward forward faster, which would also be above, and then backward not so fast, but just a little bit below the line. So that is how you make a motion map. I hope that's helpful. Again, stopped are dots, and small arrows are slow, and big arrows are fast. Okay, good luck. That's motion maps.